From tunnel face to muck pile, we deliver tough, reliable solutions to tunneling contractors. For more than 50 years, we've been the supplier of choice for the most demanding tunnel projects in history. We're a team uniquely qualified in tunneling equipment design, manufacturing, and support, offering packaged solutions that deliver more tunneling power and the greatest economic value to our customers. We're the organization that has built more tunnel boring machines than all our competitors combined. We're the Robbins Company. Innovation has been our calling card since 1952, when James Robbins invented the first successful hard rock tunnel boring machine. Since then, we've continued to push the design envelope, building custom machines to tackle a wide range of project needs. Today, we're a total supply company, offering everything a tunneling contractor needs, including the correct TBM for each project, cutters that deliver great performance and the industry's best value, backup systems from a few meters long to complex multi-level systems more than 2.5 football fields in length, conveyor systems that can deliver hundreds of tons of cut rock per hour through curves and grades, vertical conveyors to lift muck up from deep shafts, and stacker conveyors to allow storage of large volumes of muck at the surface, rolling stock, high voltage cable, transformers, service and spare parts for purchase or lease. Whatever the demands of your project, Robbins will work with your team to find the right combination of performance and price to enable you to make your next tunneling project a success. The Robbins Company is a global organization with offices, personnel, and support facilities to serve an expanding tunneling industry worldwide. Having built more than 250 large tunnel boring machines to serve more than 700 tunnel projects, Robbins is simply the most experienced tunneling equipment supplier ever. Robbins TBMs have bored more than 3,500 kilometers of tunnel and continue to set new performance records every year.
When discussing the world records that we've broken on this project, we're talking about the best shift, the best day, the best week, and the best month. Not only have we broken those records for this class of TBM, or this size range of TBM, but we've also broken those records for any size of TBM.
Robbins TBMs have the best reliability record in the business. This is due to a simple philosophy: incremental improvement of machine design, based on conservative engineering principles and the data collected from hundreds of previous machines. Our data collection in the field is more sophisticated than ever before. Detailed information from all critical TBM components can be viewed in real time above ground by the tunneling contractor.
We can monitor how the TBM is boring with the computer monitor, and it really helped us a lot in a different ways. Number one, we can tell right away how much thrust and how much the torque the machine is running, so we can kind of feel, even in office, what type of rock or what type of ground we're in. And also we can figure out when some trouble happened, because that data is always recording in a computer, so you can always go back to the point, something wrong happened. That's a pretty good system. And then we can decide, okay, we're too hard on the machine right now. Just, even take a little longer time to push, okay, just back off a little bit so that we can avoid potential damage to the machine. So that's pretty, useful stuff for us.
In hard rock, there's no substitute for power. Robbins HP TBMs deliver more power per face area than any previous TBMs. HP means high performance. These machines are built with high-capacity main bearings, 19-inch cutters, and power to spare.
The machine has 10 motors on it, each of them 315 kilowatt. So it's plenty of power to drive it. We've got 4,500 PSI to 5,000 PSI hydraulic system on these machines to propel it forward and to grip the rock as well. And we have 15,000 volts, which will be feeding the machine to operate. We have several groups. We have hydraulics, we have electrical, and we have general assembly and fabrication personnel. So what we have to do is establish a communication system and allow us all to work together to get the machine done on time and on budget.
Robbins 19-inch cutters have now been used to excavate more than 125 kilometers of tunnel. Their evolution includes advances in cutter assembly design, cutter ring material and processing, and cutter head profile. Robbins also works with contractors to improve cutter change and cutter rebuild procedures. Today, the 19-inch cutter can be loaded higher than any other cutter in the world, making it possible to cut ever harder rock while reducing machine downtime for cutter changes. Bottom line, the cutter cost per cubic meter of excavated rock is less than any other cutter. While designed for cutting hard and abrasive rock, the 19-inch cutters recently proved their superiority boring dolomitic limestone on Chicago's Tunnels and Reservoir project.
This machine is capable with a 19-inch cutter of producing averages in the 20 feet an hour and instantaneous rates of 25 or better. I don't think we could have achieved those kind of numbers with the 17-inch cutters. The 19-inch definitely gave us an advantage.
The 19-inch cutter was the first Wedge Lock design. The integrated design of the cutter assembly, cutter housing, and the cutter shaft and mounting system has resulted in superior life from all components. The Wedge Lock is now used across Robbins' entire range of cutters and has been so successful that it's been copied by our competitors the world over. The Wedge Lock design makes for fast cutter changes, and the same cutters can be used in front or back loading cutter heads. Robbins manufactures a line of cutters for use in hard rock, softer formations, and for earth pressure balance applications. We've invested more in cutter development than any other manufacturer. The result is the best performance and the best value on the market. Even when the TBM is not a Robbins, the cutters probably are. With Robbins, you also have the benefit of the industry's most extensive worldwide service and supply network. Spare parts and technical support are readily available to keep your project on schedule and within budget.
What I would offer to the tunnel contractor is on-site service and support, working closely together with management and site personnel to maximize penetration rates and maintain optimum TBM availability. By paying close attention to the cutter head inspection reports that are faxed to me from the job site, I can accurately forecast their needs for cutter changes, and I can have the cutters available on site for them. Fewer cutter changes, the better, and by following Robbins' guideline, we could maximize the utilization of the machine, meaning fewer cutter changes and better penetration, faster advance rates.
And when the project is complete, each machine retains substantial value that Robbins can help recapture, either by brokering the sale or lease of your machine to third parties or by rebuilding the machine for use elsewhere. It's easier to resell a used Robbins machine than any other brand. In most years, more than 40 used Robbins machines are employed on tunnels around the world, many of them modified and rebuilt by Robbins. At our plant in Solon, Ohio, or in plants around the world, Robbins customizes each TBM to meet the requirements of its new project and to replace key components with those that will take advantage of Robbins' newest technology. About 70% of the projects worldwide using rebuilt machines will rely on Robbins for major components or the complete system supply. One reason is that when Robbins rebuilds a TBM, it comes with the same warranty as our new machines. Robbins backup designs range from a few simple skid-mounted gantries to 300-meter-long double-deck systems complete with subsystems for fresh air ventilation, fresh water supply, tunnel dewatering, compressed air distribution, as well as high and low voltage electrical installations. The backup may include materials handling systems for concrete segment lining, pea gravel, grout, concrete, and more. Robbins' primary objectives in backup design are to provide a system that will support the most aggressive TBM performance estimates and a backup which requires the fewest number of workers to operate. With the best cutters, the correct TBM for the project, and a well-designed backup, it's possible to generate tremendous production, but only if you can get the rock out of the tunnel. As a total supply company, Robbins offers systems for muck removal by rail or continuous conveyor. Even rubber-tired solutions have been developed by Robbins engineers to meet contractor needs. But for simplified logistics and maximum utilization, nothing beats a continuous conveyor system. Robbins offers both single-drive steel belt systems and multiple-drive fabric belt systems. Our multi-drive systems can carry muck through multiple curves and gradient changes. The conveyor's advancing tailpiece moves with the TBM. There's no need to stop the belt while installing new structure and idlers. The operation is truly continuous. Robbins' patented self-adjusting curve idler enables the belt to change its orientation to travel straight and around curves with constantly varying loads. The same curve idlers are used for right and left curves, which simplify roller inventory and installation. The belt storage cassette will hold up to 600 meters of belt, offering long TBM advances without stopping for adding belt. In fact, belt installation can usually be scheduled for maintenance periods. The multiple drive control system allows the main drive and multiple booster drives to start the conveyor regardless of the rock load on the belt with minimum belt tension. The system also maintains optimum belt tension during operation and minimizes wear, resulting in a longer belt life and less downtime. On Chicago's Tunnels and Reservoir project, Robbins' vertical and horizontal conveyors were a significant contributor to the project's record-breaking success.
The vertical structure actually installed in one unit once it was set on the job site, so our setup time for the whole conveyor system was actually about half of what we estimated, and we had a fairly aggressive estimate for starting this job. The horizontal belt system performed well. Through the course of this project, we had a 20,000-foot run one way, 19,000 foot the other. During those runs, we had no belt downtime.
Robbins conveyors and control systems are integrated, so setup is fast. Crew training is simple, and operation is reliable and easy to maintain. Robbins' vertical conveyor systems incorporate a readily available fabric core base belt for easy repair. Belt covers and a recycle chute reduce spillage and improve job site safety. These systems are optimized to keep pace with a rapidly advancing TBM, reduce labor costs, and maintain a steady flow of rock from the TBM face to the muck pile. Robbins TBMs are legendary, and their conveyor systems have set new standards for tunneling performance. But today, Robbins' range of underground products is wider than ever before. Robbins has developed a complete line of trenchless equipment for infrastructure improvements, including 2 products that have recently been awarded U.S. patents. In 1996, Robbins developed the small boring unit, which introduced TBM disc cutter technology to the auger boring industry for use where conventional tooling was ineffective in cutting harder rock formations. The SBU is essentially a small rock boring TBM used in pipe jacking applications. Our most recent development is auger boring machines and accessories to provide power to SBUs. Robbins also offers horizontal directional drills and associated tooling that have the same rugged capabilities for which Robbins machines are known. The Robbins Company, the name to trust for all of your tunnel boring needs. The toughest machines, the most experienced team, the most extensive support network. From bids to breakthroughs, we have the experience, knowledge, and cooperative approach to ensure the best solution for your tunneling project. Robbins, the total supply company.